Hello students, today we are going to start with chapter number 2, what is around us. Now, generally it is believed that the part of sun which has been detached from the sun after the collision is earth. At the time of its origin, it was in a form of a fireball. This fireball started to cool down slowly and many elements of the earth got transformed into liquid and further into solid form. During this, elements which got transformed into solid are known as a lithosphere, and the elements which got transformed into liquid are known as a hydrosphere. The element which got transformed into the gaseous form came to be known as a atmosphere. So above all, the living world which we developed due to land, water and air, it is came to known as a biosphere. In this way, there are total 4 spheres came into existence on the earth. Now let us study about the lithosphere. Number 1. The sphere on which we live is known as a lithosphere. Litho means rock and sphere means layer. The upper layer of the earth is made up of soil and solid materials like rock. Approximately 29% of the surface of the earth is covered with a lithosphere. This layer is almost 64 km to 100 km thick. The thickness of the lithosphere is not the same everywhere on the earth. Landforms like mountains, plateaus, plains and valleys are seen on the lithosphere. Now you can see the picture. The mountains and the plateaus, plains and sea level. So basically, what is a plateaus? Plateaus is a small form of a mountain, we can say that, and plain we can say a open garden, a open land. Now, the temperature increases as we move towards the center of the earth. The molten rock in the interior of the earth are known as a magma. There are many gases present in the interior of the earth which rise up with the pressure and heat. But the pressure of the rock of the surface of the earth is equally strong, thus the balance between the two is maintained. So the crust of the earth does not break. When the balance between the two is not maintained, the crust break and volcano erupt. Now in this we can say that how the lithosphere is useful to us. We can construct our home if or we can say that where we can construct our home if the lithosphere is not there. Without lithosphere, how can we get water to drink, agriculture for food, minerals for industries and forest? So lithosphere is useful to us in many ways. Now let us study about the hydrosphere. The hydrosphere is the liquid component of the earth. It includes the oceans, sea, lakes, ponds, rivers and streams. On the surface of the earth, the area of the water is more than that of the land. Hydrosphere cover 71% of Earth's surface. A water body in the hydrosphere that carries a huge amount of water is known as an ocean. This ocean are the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean and Arctic Ocean. All these oceans are connected with each other. Our oceans are unique in that there are no other planet in our solar system containing liquid water. The oceans on the earth are huge and deep. The water bodies close to the land are known as the seas, bays, strait and gulfs. Now let us study what is a bay. Bay is the body of water which is partially surrounded by the land. In this picture, you can see Bay of Bengal is given. Now, basically, when we known as a Bay of Bengal, when the land or we can say the body of water which is partially surrounded by the land with a wide mouth which opens into the ocean. Okay, that is known as a bay. Now let us study about the Gulf. Basically, a gulf is a large body of a water, sometimes with a narrow mouth that is almost completely surrounded by the land. Now here Gulf of Aden is given. Now you can see sometimes with a narrow mouth and sometimes that is completely surrounded by the land, that is known as a gulf. A strait. Now a strait is a narrow passageway of water, usually between continents or an island, or between the two large bodies of the water. Now we can take an example of our map, India and Sri Lanka. There is some difference. Usually between continents or an island, we can say there is a strait of whatever it is, or between two larger bodies of the water. Now the ocean on the earth are the huge and deep. Valleys are depth of 10 to 11 kilometers are located at the bottom. The ocean bed has a similar features like that of the surface of earth. It has high mountains, plateaus, vast plains, valleys, etc. Ocean contain 97% of total amount of water on the earth. Approximately one-third of remaining water is trapped in ice caps and a glacier. We can say that at poles or Himalayas or other mountains. Some water is accumulated in the lake and some flows in the river and some stored in the interior of the earth as a groundwater. Now sources of potable, or we can say fit for drinking or drinking water. Sources where water may be obtained include: first one is a ground source. Ground source such as a groundwater, springs and aquifers. Second one is a precipitation, which includes rain, snow, etc. Third one is a surface water such as a river, streams and glaciers. Valuable chemicals, minerals, salt, fish, etc. are found in a sea. As we have living organisms on the land, in the same way, the seas and ocean have aquatic life inside them. The tremendous force of waves, tides, and the current of oceans are potential source of generating electricity. We have already learned about how the waves give us electricity. Beside this, oceans are also useful as a water waves. Now one more thing, the fresh water is required by the living beings for their existence. The moisture of the rain, which is the main source of the fresh water, comes from ocean only. Now think that what would happen if there is a no sea? Let us study about the atmosphere. The sphere of the air that wraps the earth from all the sides is called as the atmosphere. It extends approximately up to 1600 kilometers from the surface of the earth. It cannot be seen clearly without the naked eye or with naked eye, like lithosphere and hydrosphere. Atmosphere is composed of various gases like water vapor, dust particles, smokes, salt, microorganisms, etc. Atmosphere is a colorless, odorless and transparent. Solid, liquid and gaseous elements are included in the atmosphere. It contains approximately 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen and 1% of other gases. Gases like oxygen and nitrogen keep the living creatures on the earth alive. Nitrogen, what nitrogen do to the oxygen? So nitrogen always reduce the intensity of the oxygen. Remember this. Now water is a most important component in the atmosphere due to heat. The water in form of vapor evaporates and mixes with the air, which is known as a moisture. Again I am repeating, due to heat, the water in the form of water vapors get evaporated and mix with the air, which is known as a moisture. Now the process of the cooling of the vapor is called as a condensation. Whenever the vapor is getting cooled, at that point of time we can say the condensation process is going on. Now various form of moistures are there. For example, like dew, fog, clouds and precipitations are due to condensation only. The effect of atmosphere is seen on human being in every aspect of life, such as food habit, clothing habit, color, economic activities, etc. किस तरह से हमारे ऊपर एटमॉस्फेयर का इफ़ेक्ट होता है, एक ह्यूमन बीइंग पे किस तरह से होगा, जब क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन चेंज होगी तो खाने पीने में, कपड़े में, कलर में, इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज़ में चेंजेस आएंगे. तो इस तरह से एटमॉस्फेयर का इफ़ेक्ट हमारे ह्यूमन बीइंग पे होता है. Many dust particles are seen in the atmosphere. A spreading of the sun rays are visible due to these particles. It is due to the dust particle that it does not suddenly turn dark after the sunset and it does not suddenly turn bright after the sunrise. Now the sun rays are reflected back with the help of these dust particles on the surface of the earth and we receive the light of the sun. Why we are able to listen the sound? Due to the presence of atmosphere. That is why the radio and Doordarshan telecast is possible. On the basis of which experience can you state that atmosphere exists on the surface of the earth? Do you know how do we hear the sound? Let's see. Sound is a form of energy which creates a sensation of hearing. It always needs a medium to travel. Now, in this case, air is a medium and when we play sound, diaphragm of loudspeaker vibrate. This makes the nearby air molecule vibrate. This vibrating air molecule pass on the vibration to nearby air molecules. In this way, the vibration travel from one point to another point. And eventually, when this vibration reach our ear, they create a sensation of hearing, or we can say a sound. When we go higher from the surface of the earth, the amount of most of the gases in the atmosphere decreases. Carbon dioxide gas is heavy, so it is found more in the lower layer of the air. Ozone gas comprises of a very small portion in the air. This gas absorbs the ultraviolet rays from the sun and protect the earth from excessive heat of the sun. This gas is more in proportion in the morning in open ground and in the air near the sea. ओज़ोन गैस जो है वो बहुत ही एक छोटा सा पोर्शन है हमारे एयर का, जो हमें प्रोटेक्ट करता है अल्ट्रावायलेट रेज से, जो कि सन से आती है। अब वो प्रोटेक्ट करता है अर्थ से, ताकि ज़्यादा हीट हमारे अर्थ तक ना पहुँचे। तो ये जो गैस है ओज़ोन गैस, ये ज़्यादा कहाँ मिलता है या ज़्यादा कहाँ इसका प्रोपोर्शन, इसका अमाउंट ज़्यादा कहाँ पे होता है? ओपन ग्राउंड जो होता है बेसिकली, वहाँ पे मॉर्निंग में इसका प्रोपोर्शन ज़्यादा होता है, और समुद्र के किनारे भी ओज़ोन गैस ज़्यादा मात्रा में पाया जाता है। ओके, नाउ लेट अस स्टडी अबाउट द बायोस्फीयर. The part of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere where the living world exists is known as a biosphere. Biosphere is one of the important sphere on the earth. Earth is the only planet in the solar system having the biosphere. Biosphere includes vegetation, animals, insect and human being. We obtain food and many other necessary things from the biosphere. We cannot live without vegetation and animals. Biosphere is the base of our existence and living. Now there are total two parts of biosphere, or we can divide it biosphere as a two parts. First one is a living and second one is a non-living. Now in living part we can say that biosphere conclude plants, animals and microorganism. Living thing, and in non-living thing lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Now you think, if any element in living world is destroyed, then what will be its effect on our lives? For instance, what happen if the birds are wiped out from the face of the earth? Now, the component of the biosphere are natural resources, man-made and the people, living and non-living things. If man harms the earth by his activities, then do you think what will affect this sphere? Human beings knowingly and unknowingly undertake many activities for their development. Human action causes an imbalance in different spheres. Due to this, various spheres of the earth got imbalanced, or we can say, due to this, the balance of various spheres is threatened. Underground nuclear testing, too much of drilling for mineral oils, An excessive drilling of tube wells affect the lithosphere and causes an imbalance. The dumping of waste from villages and cities along with the industrial waste into the water bodies pollute them. The polar caps have started melting due to the increasing heat. Now this is because of increase in the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The oil spills from the ships and disposal of industrial and chemical waste into the water causes the destruction of marine life, which is highly dangerous for the hydrosphere. Harmful gases emitted by the industries, workshop, power stations and vehicles polluted the air. The areas with the higher frequency of the vehicles show increased rate of carbon monoxide in the air. Now, the amount of carbon dioxide in the air is increasing due to the cutting of trees. Heat on the earth is increasing due to increase in the carbon dioxide in the air. In this way, human activities affect the biosphere. And if biosphere is affecting, then automatically lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere will got affected. The nutrient link of the nature and endangered due to the exploitations of the environment which endanger the biosphere. So now, how you can protect the four spheres of the earth? Now, basically, if we can reduce the intensity of carbon dioxide in the air, automatically atmosphere will not get polluted. Ozone layer will get maintained, and due to the maintain of ozone layer, we can get proper amount of oxygen and fresh air for breathing. Let's quickly revise the MCQs, filling the blanks, true or false, and match the pair of the chapter number 2. Number 1. How many spheres does the earth have? Options are 2, 4, 3 and 5. So correct option is there are 4 spheres. Which are they? Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and last one is biosphere. How much surface area does the hydrosphere cover? So options are 71%, 97%, 68% or 78%. So total amount of 71% of surface area does the hydrosphere cover. Number 3. The crust of the earth is not broken because options are the balance between heat and water is maintained, the balance between heat and pressure is maintained, the balance between magma and pressure is maintained, and fourth option is the balance between the heat and magma is maintained. So correct option is the balance between heat and pressure is maintained. Number 4. How much of the earth's total water is in the ocean? Options are 71%, 78%, 80% or 97%. So correct option is 97% of the earth's total water is in the ocean. Now, I'm just skipping all the questions of MCQ. Like I have taken only 4 questions now. Again, I am going to take a 4 question fill-ups. In the solar system, only dash has a favorable temperature, water and air to sustain life. So in our solar system, there is only one planet which has a favorable temperature, water and air to sustain the living beings, and that is only Earth. So what will be our answer? In our solar system, only Earth has the favorable temperature, water and air to sustain life. Now number 4. Rocks which are molten states in the interior of the earth are known as a dash. If the question comes, rocks which are molten state in the interior of the earth, present in the interior of the earth, that is known as a dash. So the molten state rock which is present in the interior of the earth, it is known as a magma. Number 6. Dash gas is in the atmosphere reduces the intensity of the oxygen. So, which gas reduces the intensity of oxygen? Nitrogen gas in the atmosphere reduces the intensity of oxygen. Number 8. Dash is the necessary for radio broadcast and television. So what will be your answer? Atmosphere is necessary for the radio broadcast and television. Now true or false? Just we are going to take false one. Lithosphere occupied about 71% of the surface of the earth. No. So this statement is a false statement because lithosphere did not occupy 71% of the surface of the earth. Ocean are useful as a water waves, true. And there are various gases present in the biosphere. No, there are not in a biosphere but in atmosphere. There are various gases present in the atmosphere. So this statement is a false statement, so your answer will be false. Oxygen reduces the intensity of nitrogen. No, nitrogen reduces the intensity of oxygen. Number 10, your answer will be false. Now match the pair correctly. Lithosphere, resident of all living organisms including human beings. Number 2, hydrosphere, spheres of the water. Atmosphere, sphere of various gases. Number 4, biosphere, basis of a life sustain. सो अगर इसमें से ऑब्जेक्टिव्स में से कोई भी क्वेश्चन आप लोगों को आता है एग्ज़ाम में तो आप उसका आंसर अच्छे से करना. नाउ लेट अस टेक द आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. Number 1, what is a characteristic of the earth as a member of the solar system? Answer: the favorable temperature, water and air, all to sustain necessary, or we can say it is necessary for sustaining life, are found only in the earth. That is a characteristic of the earth as a member of solar system. Now दूसरे कोई भी ऐसे planet नहीं है जहाँ पे life वहाँ पे possible है, क्योंकि फेवरेबल टेम्परेचर, वाटर और एयर जो है वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ हमारे अर्थ पे ही प्रेजेंट है. ओके. नंबर 2, व्हाट इज़ अ मग्मा? द लिक्विड विच इज़ फॉर्म ड्यू टू मेल्टिंग ऑफ रॉक स्टार्टा बिकॉज ऑफ द एक्सट्रीम हीट इन द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ इज़ कॉल्ड एज अ मग्मा. मग्मा किसे कहते हैं? एक लिक्विड तरीके का मेल्टिंग रॉक हमारे इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ में प्रेजेंट होता है, जिसे हम बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी के कारण वो एक हम कहते हैं रॉक के फॉर्म में हो जाता है, उसे हम मग्मा कहते हैं. वाई इज़ द क्रस्ट ऑफ द अर्थ नॉट ब्रोकन? अर्थ ऑफ द क्रस्ट, इट मीन्स द अपर लेयर ऑफ द अर्थ इज़ नॉट ब्रोकन. वाई? Because there are the few gases in the interior of the earth which exert pressure in upward direction. When heated rock in the lithosphere give pressure downward, thus due to such contrast in the direction of the forces, the crust of the earth is not broken. कुछ gases जो है वो हमारे interior of the earth में present होते हैं जो upper वर्ड की तरफ डायरेक्ट करते हैं. और क्या होता है, जो प्रेशर होता है लिथोस्फीयर के ऊपर, अब प्रेशर हर चीज़ का, जैसे कि प्लेट्यूज़ का, प्लेन्स का, बहुत सारी चीज़ का प्रेशर डाउनवर्ड भी जाता है. तो ये जो प्रेशर होता है ये मेंटेन होता है, इसीलिए जो क्रस्ट है अर्थ का वो कभी भी ब्रेक नहीं होता. विच आर द ओशन ऑन द अर्थ? देयर आर टोटल 4 टाइप ऑफ ओशंस ऑन द अर्थ, नेमली पैसिफिक, अटलांटिक, इंडियन एंड आर्टिक. Which elements make up the atmosphere? The atmosphere is made up of various gases, water vapor, dust particles, saline contents, etc. Now number 6, which gases make up the atmosphere? Atmosphere is made up of gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, ozone and argon, etc. So these are the question. Just I have taken randomly 6 questions from this. You have to study all the question answer, all the brief question answer. It will come in your exam. So यहाँ पे हमारा जो chapter 2 है वो ख़त्म होता है.